In your real estate practice, you really want to learn as much as you possibly can about your clients because this is going to help you with two goals. The first goal is identifying a property that will be loved by your client. But identifying a property is not enough. The other component that really has to be successful is framing the situation around that property for success. And that framing is all about understanding what your clients really care about and how to bring that out about the property and make it so obvious that your client is obviously going to say yes or really going to want to say yes. And Qlumi is an amazing app that's going to allow you to bring this out to the surface, what's amazing about houses uniquely for each customer that you're working with. So I'm going to demonstrate this. Here I have 20B Fair Oaks as an event that I created in Qlumi. And I can send this to my clients, any number of them, either one at a time or all of them together. Now I'm going to, who are actively looking, I'm going to poke on 20B. Here I have a picture of the house, and I have you could see the address above and a time that we're set to meet at that address. And when a little information about it underneath the map here, nestled in the cute Rose Lawn neighborhood, short walks to cafes, restaurants, and schools. I could put links in here, links to, for instance, the database information about the house. If I poke on the map, though, that's really what I want to show you here. When I poke on the map, I've pre-tagged places about this house that only my customers will see. And so you can see it as a map, or if you poke on the lower right corner, those three horizontal lines, it shows a list view. And here in the list view, I could show you, I've tagged the library, the high school, because I know this client has a high schooler, the park nearby where my client can run. I know my client is a runner. The post office nearby. I added a note. I'll show you what a note is. The property itself, I've added another note. So notes are, I'm going to show you in the yellow here, a note is something that you can add to the map that only your clients will see. And when I poke on it, it's saying here, half a mile around the reservoir for walking or running, and hiking paths behind the reservoir. And so I'm really teasing out and framing that this is a really great run or hike or resource for a runner or walker to be able to get to the reservoir and to exercise there. Also, I can tease out information about the property itself with notes. Here I have a note that says it has a sauna. And so knowing that this customer really would love to have access to a sauna, and they'll be able to differentiate this house from other properties because this is the one with the sauna. And as you can see, all of this is immediately available to your customers. As soon as you send them the event, all of these places that you identified come out with the event that they will see. And you could, the lower left corner here is a navigation bar. If someone clicks on that, they can see how they're going to get places. Like how they're going to get, here's the post office. How are they going to get to the post office? Well, what roads are they going to take? We have here a navigational route that they can actually see what is the easiest and fastest way to get there. And by teasing out this information, you're framing this house to be as perfect as possible for your client. And this is going to be ideal. And what's amazing is that this app is free. It's free for you to use, and it's free for your clients to use. And yes, there are many apps that you may be using, and that's okay because it takes 2 seconds to download this app. It's very small, and it doesn't eat up a lot of resource on the person's phone. So it's just one additional bonus to download an app that you have already sent them this amazing event of this house. Now I want to tease out a few more pieces of information. One is you can add pictures to your the house so they can stream through it and see what's unique about it. You know, this is somewhat similar to other apps. And of course you can add any number of photos that you think are helpful. And then in the upper right corner here you'll see this little chat bar. I'm going to poke on that chat bar. When I click on it, this is a group chat just about this property, where you can answer any amount of questions about just this property. And if you're really getting down to a point of negotiation and you need to communicate with them about the property, you can use the app for doing that when things are getting exciting. So here I've just teased out more information. This is a way to engage with this customer. I'm saying the tree out front turns a beautiful red in autumn. And so they could be asking you questions here. You could be answering them, or you could be proactively telling them information about the house that you're learning that's exciting about it. And that's how you can use this amazing app to add value to your services and to frame each house to make it as unique and ideal as possible for your clients.